Fights here, Tales of Berseria. In the last part, we escaped the gate, named Lafayette, spent all the money, and got Mystic Arts, as well as expeditions.
Take a look at this.
They won! Twice. Got tuna and soy sauce. And a recipe. It looks real tasty. So yeah, sail in that area again. We don't have any other areas. And we haven't discovered most of the materials. Or most of the possible things to gain. So let's look at that recipe. Okay, it does in fact take tuna and soy sauce. Fills the soul gauge completely when you get to 30 or more hits. I don't know if that's in a combo or just like the 30th hit in battle. It's another 1-star recipe. I wonder who's good at making it.
All right, I'll do the cooking.
I don't know if that's his favorable response.
Excellent. Wait till you see me handle a knife.
Good choice. Prepare for the Reaper's feast.
You sure you want me for this?
Okay, I guess not Velvet, probably. I'm gonna stick with Rokuro. I think, at least for now, financially speaking, it's more advantageous to stack cooking skill on one person. And we'll hope that we like the buffs that he eventually gets. Wait, did I have him cooking the new dish or the old dish? Doesn't really matter a ton right now. Okay, he's cooking the new dish. Anyway, let's head for our actual objective, which I'm not sure where it is. Okay. Head down Danan Highway. Probably south. Okay, yeah, that exit's blocked off. Okay. Guess I should be like looking around in case of treasure to the side. Maybe I should have actually gone into the tavern. Calcite blade. I might have recently bought one of those. Nutmeg. That was one of the prickle boar ingredients.
Scouts have reported seeing a powerful demon. Its danger level has been classified as Code Red.
Understood. I'll notify the Abbey we have a Code Red demon in our midst. Send out an emergency alert to the neighboring areas.
Right.
With wild demons this close to the capital, the Abbey must have had its hands full.
Eisen, what did he mean by a Code Red demon?
It's like a most wanted list for demons. From the latest I've heard, there's around 10 such demons across the territories.
Oh, they sound pretty tough.
That would be putting it lightly. Suffice it to say, you wouldn't want to face one unprepared.
Then we'd best be prepared.
Let's get going. While we're wasting time here, the Abbey is digging in.
Yeah. Alright, demons designated as Code Red by the Abbey can be found roaming the territories. Code Red demons are exceptionally strong. It's recommended you engage them only when you're sufficiently prepared. Oh.
You said you heard about Ifrit on the prison island, right?
I heard an exorcist legate named Melchior took him away. I don't know anything beyond that.
Neither do I. What about you, Magilu?
Word is he was taken away about a year ago. Caused quite a stir, if I remember right. Everything about him was kept a tight secret. No one even knew what cell he was in.
Ifrit is an ordinary human, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the abilities of an exorcist. And he isn't a demon either.
Weird. I mean, if they were just trying to bust up his gang, why capture him but leave the crew free?
If not his gang, what business does the Abbey have with him then?
We've cast our nets wide and can't come up with any explanation. We'll free him, though. His place is on the sea with us.
And you're convinced he's still alive?
They wouldn't have any problems killing a pirate who caused them trouble.
If the Abbey took him alive and for questioning, it means he has something they really want.
But he isn't the type to change his ways or bend his knee on anyone's orders.
He holds his own tiller.
Precisely.
Alright. Let us actually go now. Oh! Encounters and battles. If you initiate a battle by making contact with an enemy on the field from behind, you'll begin an advantageous encounter. Well, you start with 1 extra soul, and enemies start with less HP. However, back attack, you start with 1 fewer soul. Okay, and perilous encounters are when you contact 2 or more enemies at once. Enemy levels increase, HP restoration is reduced to 1/4, fleeing takes 4 times as long, enemy reinforcements will join the battle, and enemies will attack more frequently. While these fights can be risky, they offer greater item drops and more grade.
Why did you come back to us?
I could tell you all missed me something awful.
We didn't. At all.
And what about your search for this traitor?
He slipped away yet again. I've no clue where he ran off to.
You're a witch. Can't you use a spell or something?
My spellcraft works kind of like a 3-legged race. It simply requires my backstabbing, slippery accomplice.
Like a con artist needs an accomplice.
I am not a con artist.
Noted.
I'm not going to help you find your traitor, you know.
How cold! Such an icy stare could freeze fire!
And you don't have anyone else?
Well, no.
Do you have a home to return to?
Nope.
Do you know a trade other than magic?
Nope.
What is it, Laphicet?
Magilu's story made my chest feel funny. And my nose is runny.
The witch has no friends, no home, and no purpose. I think what you're feeling is pity.
Pity?
It's when you feel sorrow for someone else.
I pity Magilu.
Oh, come on!
Get owned.
Very well. Onward to Logris.
Wait, you're coming too?
I guess she is. And yeah, I'm gonna stick with Velvet until I have access to playing as somebody else new. Because the Velvet AI is dumb. Oh, chest. Also, very few monsters around here. Calcite waistcoat. Okay, here are the monsters. We found them all. They're in the middle of the field.
You're fighting the Reaper. Killing flash, but I'm this form. I won't miss. Form 0. Thunder.
Alright. Kinda missed a lot of attacks right after the break art. Which is unfortunate, because the break art, like, adds plus 100% damage to the rest of the combo or something.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Oh, equipment skill mastery. Resistance ring.
What'll it take to make you
At the start of each battle, each character regains an amount of blast gauge based on the total number of stars gained through repeated art usage. Yeah, haven't you already told us this tutorial? Yeah, provides an incentive to use every art available. By gaining proficiency with all of the character's arts, you can recover upwards of 1 BG every battle. Advantageous encounters double BG restoration, while back attack encounters nullify it entirely. Oh, and enemies have a small chance of dropping equipment when they are defeated. Some say that each enemy has 1 unique equipment drop, and it'll always be the same type of equipment as their common equipment drop. That wasn't in the tutorial, I just happened to remember that from the mechanics guide. Let's see, somebody mastered... Yeah, you mastered a ring. So what is any ring you still need to use? Wind ring, earth ring, void ring. Void ring seems generally the best to have mastered, so I'd like to get working on it. Because it's an actual stat, instead of an elemental resistance. So it'll do something in 100% of battles. Oh, the wolf was faster than me. Oh yeah, that's really awkward for trying to combo when you have, like, no souls.
Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem.
Ow. It's because I was aimed for the one that was in back. Should have reselected my targeting. Yeah, trying to use a lot of break arts in order to maximize my blast gauge gains. Oh, Amber Waistcoat mastered, and gained some foreign daggers. Okay. You don't know the waistcoat skill yet, but all of them are occupied, so I guess go to the calcite waistcoat, which we fortunately got recently. I don't know if you even get any HP stealing arts. Oh, he stopped. I just didn't want to get back attacked again. Chasing after that one. Got him.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Burning through all that food. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten a proc on the sometimes it's free thing. Oh. Oh, hey, there's a quest objective. Maybe I should peek in the other direction, but whatever.
Those walls. They're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves.
Huh?
We've reached the heart of the Empire, and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorius. That's it.
Alright. Oh, can we sneak up on them? We did it. Alright. Just trying to aim for ones that are gonna result in me hitting a lot of others. Can't break soul again because I never actually used the break art. Gaining the Amber Belt. Yeah, let's just head in.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Your face is all stiff.
We're with the Reaper, doesn't that mean bad luck? I guess he's the one that suggested it, so it must work sometimes for him.
You, in the black coat. Show me your
Oh,
documentation.
get owned.
Well, your travel permit from the Abbey, where is it?
Foolish girl, how many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magilou's Menagerie.
Entertainment for the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl, allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to.
Sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove.
Coo.
Remember, Magilou's Menagerie manufacturer's mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logris.
Hey, you can't advertise here! Move along!
As you say.
And the permit was forgotten.
That was a fine ploy, Magilou.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo-coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Coo-coo!
Those doves were amazing.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
Peace. Paid for with Laffy's.
Velvet?
Alright. So we're in Logres. I guess head for the zone transition. Maybe stop and talk with one person.
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically they're just one branch of the church, right? For a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorius. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The Prince also gave Lord Artorius authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord
All right.
Artorius commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Wow, okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
Alright. So I guess people here like the Abbey. Makes sense. Let's see. Just head for the one available zone transition. Maybe I should check out the item shop. I'm a bit short on money for some reason though. Oh, maybe I should have actually read that text. Okay, I have 2 calcite blades. I could sell one off if needed. Or maybe break one down and upgrade the other. Calcite daggers would be good to own. Let's see, do I need a holy bottle? Medicine that prevents encounters with weak enemies until you rest. Don't really need that right now. Curing status effects. Wait, that is a lot of art attack. I guess, yeah, it's on the belt slot, isn't it? I forgot there was a non-weapon slot dedicated to art attack. Yeah, let's just pick up these daggers, maybe. And I think I need to sell a pair of calcite daggers. Or something. Or not daggers, blade. Where is the blade? I guess it's probably sorted with Velvet's other weapons. Okay, yeah, here they are. Sell this one. Because I also want the bag. Oh, earned a new title, Equipment Curator. That's the arts menu. Increases staggered duration of arts based on their star level. Capability versus crustaceans increased. So Offset really likes discovering things for his titles, I guess. Makes sense, considering how much he wanted to see the world. I guess I'm not quite clear on the connection between original Offset and Moloch Offset. I just assume there is one, because he seems to still like the compass.
Cheers. The Royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started. It'll be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening, 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon light. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorius Coldbrand. None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorius' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Innominat, one of the 5 Empyreans, and blessed us with the strength of the Malachite.
But he's a murderer!
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorius' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our Shepherd! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius!
Alright, lots of chanting. Oh, fully motioned. I don't know, why did I start with the word fully? I was thinking FMV.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
Alright, what's Velvet gonna do?
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
How'd everyone else get up?
Luffy said.
What?
Yep.
The Shepard Artorius. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorius.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented!
What? What kind of a farewell is
Calling
that?
himself a shepherd. He won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
You ate like 4 times on the way here.
My stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
The exorcists sure were out in full force to see the Shepard's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the Shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah. He was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorius' side. Because now I want to take Artorius down too.
Alright. That's convenient. And I stopped moving in case continuing to move, especially going through this zone transition, would have destroyed the skit. But also I wanted to let the conversation that was going on finish. Okay, so that's the tavern, right?
Shepard! Savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorius. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepard Artorius, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepard Artorius?
How pompous can you get?
Artorius has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance. No matter what.
Oh, my expedition has returned.
Take a look at this.
Alright, 2 wins again. Guess that makes sense, they're still the same level. Pirate flag, nameless.
Scout ship setting.
Alright, sent him out again. But what would that... Okay, it's just a material, not a special or an unlock area. So is it in my inventory? Oh yeah. Take this to a shop as proof you drove him off and claim a reward. So I guess I'm gonna go to a shop. I also want to check this, because... I figured for sure a little peninsula on the map like that would have something. Oh, but the reward is over here. Calcite garment. Okay. Okay. I guess they didn't react to my pirate flag. Maybe it's just a for sale item. Let's see. Anyway, extra BG gained from Break Soul. That might be better than 5 attack. But let's disassemble. Right. Or actually, maybe I hold on to it? Nah, let's just dismantle that one. Alright. And then let's head to the actual objective. Oh, and I have more stuff for the recipe, of course. Can make it 8 times now instead of 2.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Marble curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Marble curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Yeah, what else do you say?
Velvet, this marble curry is amazing.
She can't taste anything.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
Sort of.
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifrid's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorius is planning.
Information such as that, it won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Take on which request? I guess we need to do all of them. Might as well start from the top. Why don't you destroy goods in red crates stored at a warehouse in Port Zexon? Sure.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
Ah, just what we needed.
It's
Thanks.
registered to Mogulu's menagerie.
Oh.
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge.
Is there gonna be a cutscene?
Forget about work until the morning comes.
Nighttime cutscene? Dream sequence? Would make the most sense to me if it was a dream.
Right. You're missing Captain Ifrid. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
The skull bottle for the Reaper. Made from real ground skulls.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think?
Just has to agree.
No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. If you can accomplish that, it takes strength. Real strength. And I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrit's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools
There's
that
a
big aren't born every day.
big chunk of ice in that glass.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrit's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
I guess without a freezer, yeah, you'd probably just break it off from a larger chunk of ice that you're keeping somewhere.
The Shepard Artorius, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours?
Hey, that doesn't rhyme.
I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
Nor was it alliterative. She must have been serious. Alright. Gained a new recipe, Mabo curry. The curry we were just served. Probably fairly inconvenient considering it takes a week.
A kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
Huh.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. To think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
Or we're apparently capable of making it. I'm not gonna change my auto-cook settings right now, but I want to look at the stats. Oh. Prevents all status ailments once somebody is already inflicted with a status ailment. Or perhaps it prevents the triggering ailment as well. And of course, when you cook it, it fills up your health, just like all other dishes. It's another 1-star dish. Tofu and... I'm not gonna try. Never mind. We're not reading the ingredients list. Tofu and daijobu. Something like that. Oh wait, you're a minigame person. Do you have different games? Dealing with customers here is harder than any job the Bloodwings will throw at you. Care to see for yourself? I'm not gonna play it this episode, but tell me the rules. Okay, you gotta bring the right orders to the right customers. Customers who are waiting to have their orders taken will have speech balloons over their heads. Start by taking their orders. Next, head over to the counter to collect the proper orders from the head cook. If you pick up the wrong order, you can get rid of it by pressing X or Y. Lastly, take the right orders to the right customers. Each time you do so, it will count as a successful order. If you bring a customer the wrong order or make them wait too long, they'll get angry and it will count as a failed order. Each completed order, whether success or failure, will each count towards the required amount of orders to complete each stage. But you need to be careful. You're only allowed a limited number of failed orders before getting a game over. Each game is played in a series of 3 stages. When you finish a stage, you can choose whether to continue to the next stage or quit the game. If you quit the game, you'll be rewarded with Tails coins based on the number of stages you cleared. If you continue to play, you will go to the next stage, where there will be more customers and also a greater number of orders to fill. However, the rewards will also be greater. The key to the game is carefully watching for the customer's orders while working efficiently to deliver their orders before they get angry. You can carry multiple dishes at one time, so try to plan your route to be as efficient as possible. If you're short on time, it can sometimes be better to carry a lighter load. Alright. Do I want any stuff? Got a sunglasses. Perfect. Oh, another cutscene.
Destroying red crates in a warehouse? Doesn't sound very nice.
Have we ever been nice?
I suppose not.
This is a contract job, so let's keep costs down. I'll call the Von Eltia and have her draw the guards away.
If you would.
What will we be destroying?
Who knows? That's hardly our concern.
Doesn't even care. Port Zexon. Is that where we landed initially? How do I... World map. Yeah, okay. I think it'll cause us to run over slightly, but I'll walk back to the port before ending off the episode. I guess especially if I take encounters, it'll cause some running over. Cutscene shoved me forward enough that I wasn't sure if there was going to be anything over there. Solid wall of people.
Greetings, Magilou's menagerie.
Bloodwing
You've come
agent.
to exactly the right place.
You must be a Bloodwing. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
Right.
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone? Yeah.
Would you ever consider hunting them down for us? We'll reward you properly.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated.
Is
The
it?
Abbey is calculating in their deployments, especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battling it. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunter probably won't survive anyway. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I'd feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so... Here, take this.
Is it a sword? Probably not.
Those Bloodwings are definitely
Just
a rough
the phrase,
crowd.
take this.
To be fair, things are never that straightforward when you're dealing with demons.
All that matters is that there's something in it for us if we hunt those Code Red demons. The only thing better than fighting formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Like enemy levels.
And we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Rokuro the upgrade man. Dragged us into the tutorial. Okay, you can use an enough bottle by pressing left trigger while you're in a town or field. It will teleport you directly to specified locations. And they gave us a couple.
Hey, Laphicet.
What is it, Rokuro?
And there was a skit.
Mabo curry.
Huh?
That was dramatic.
You're an interesting one. You like Mabo curry that much, huh?
It smells good. And it's creamy and kind of spicy. Eating it made me feel nice.
I'd say you love it then. Do all Malakim have such an appetite?
Each has their own tastes. Some eat a lot, some eat a little. Just like humans or demons.
What do you like, Aizen?
Drinks, I suppose.
What else?
Pretty much just drinks.
Don't you like anything else?
Is it a problem if I don't?
No. I'm just wondering.
For me, it's drinks and candied sweet potatoes.
That's where you boil strips of sweet potato in oil and then coat them in sugar, right?
Yeah, I never get tired of them.
So you like to drink, but you've also got a sweet tooth?
Yeah. Is that so strange?
No.
Candied sweet potatoes. Sounds good.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a sign that you're alive, remember?
Right.
Alright, I guess I could use that not cutscene, save point. But I did promise a trip back to the other town. Oh boy. Okay, good, they didn't form a perilous encounter from behind. That would have presumably been awful. Yeah, I'm definitely not... Oh wait. I was about to say definitely not going to take any combat, but this is a different enemy type than we fought before, so I want to get it on the list for, I think Laphicet had a title? Might have been a little overkill. I just want the grade from getting a kill with a Mystic Art. Ow. Got him. And a level up.
Just wait until I pull out.
Debilitator. Title earned. Alright, that was on you. Damage reduction while guarding increased by 25%. Effective fatigue reduced by 40%. Got it for inflicting status ailments, but doesn't seem to really help him do anything related to status ailments. Oh boy. Okay. We're faster than them. It's fine. Outside the front gate counts as at the town, right? I don't have to walk in and risk a cutscene? Okay. As long as we're agreed. I'm just gonna pretend you did agree. But anyway, that's it for this part. See ya!